If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay guys, so we just finished the review for the Sanchez card, so we're going to go ahead and check out the new evolutions. I think the one that is more relevant to take a look at is Star Power 2 in comparison to Star Power 1, but we'll be taking a look at both of them to see what the vibes are. Bergvall's card, I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly, but he has some sort of like evolution that gives him defensive boost. It's not curl it in. Yeah, it's this one. So this one would be way more relevant to give him by default, because I was like looking at the future stars from before, from like the evolution upgrades, and like not giving him a defensive boost when he's mainly a center mid CDM, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, right? Unless they drop some sort of evolution in the future where you could turn them into absolute monsters, but you know. But anyways, yeah, so Star Power 2 gives you long ball pass, which to be honest with you guys is a really good playstyle to give, especially if it's for cards that don't currently have it. You see how they have it for like center backs and stuff? Like that actually would be a nice playstyle to have, to be honest. Like there's actually many situations where you know, utilizing long ball pass with the center backs would be super helpful, right? And this was the case last year too. I think last year, if I'm not mistaken, there was, I think Team of the Year Van Dijk had long ball pass. Let me see, Van Dijk. And it was the AFC 24. Yes, it was his card. I do remember this. Yeah, because this card was obviously incredible, right? But he had the long ball pass. And long ball pass, man, it's very helpful. It's a very, very helpful thing. So, yeah, I'm not against that for defenders if it gives it to certain players, to be honest with you. You also get a Relentless Basic, which is really nice as well. And then you get some stat improvements, a lot of defensive stuff. So yeah, a lot of the defenders could be really good for this, to be honest. Passing boost, strength, dribbling pace, yeah, a lot of stuff, right? So the first card here, we'll check out them all, right? But the card that looks really interesting is obviously this Kusanov card, because long ball pass for him would definitely be a really cool thing, and then the stat improvements can be very nice as well. But it's mainly in the playstyle plus department that is very nice to work with, right? So there's this card here, Evolution, Star Power 2. So the difference between the two stat-wise, dribbling boost is very nice, especially when you give it to reactions and composure. +1 in the pace department and a little bit of a physical boost. But the main thing here for this card would definitely be in that playstyle plus, right? Because the long ball pass being added would be a very big deal. And then he gets the Relentless. Does he have a Relentless from before? He does not. So a Relentless being added is actually nice too. Yeah, not against that one. That one would actually be really cool. Having the long ball pass would be very helpful. And then I think passing-wise, it might be in a decent area. Not like the crazies, but long ball pass kind of pushes passing animations a little bit more out of the card. So not bad. Also a mostly lengthy on the Shadow with good base physical stats. So yeah, he looks really solid. Very nice choice. For sure, for sure. Let's see what else we have here. So we have Murillo, who does not get any sort of playstyle plus because he already has some of the base playstyles, but he gets a Relentless and some stat improvements. He is a controlled player on a Shadow. Is it that big of a deal? Maybe not. It depends, right? Because, I mean, Stones on a Shadow is a controlled player, but there's moments where I'm like, I wish he was a lengthy, you know, a lot of moments. But, you know, they did that on purpose when it comes to formatting his card. But, yeah, Shadow Chemistry style controlled. Physicals also in the 90s area. Good reactions and composure. If you're a Nottingham Forest fan or if you need a Brazilian Lynx, not bad. He actually has a lot of really nice playstyles, regardless of you not giving him playstyle pluses. And I guess like the main thing here is the Relentless, right? But he does have Anticipate, he does have Intercept, Block, Long Ball, Jockey. Like he basically has all of the defensive playstyles, right? So in game, he could have some very solid animations, to be fair. He also has all the proper roles. So yeah, another card that actually looks pretty good. But you guys know how it is, man. Animations wise in game would be the main thing. And I mean, he does have a few decent things. Like the bruiser could compensate for not having a lengthy, but when you have a bruiser with a lengthy, oh my goodness, it's really crazy to work with for sure. João Gomez gets one as well. This one, it's mainly for like stat improvements. If you really want to do it with this card, I mean, sure. Is it going to be a little bit wasteful? Yeah, because long ball pass is really nice. I don't know if I'd actually waste it on something like this for sure. What does he look like here? So relentless, weak foot improvement. Yeah, I don't know if I would do that, to be honest. Scalvini, another one I wouldn't mind putting it on, to be honest. So he gets relentless, he gets a long ball pass, and then he gets the stat improvements. Also mostly lengthy on a 91-91, not bad. Also plus pluses in all the roles, which is important. And he has good passing. Reactions and composure is quite low, so this one would be a card you have to try out in game. He does have Anticipate Plus, though, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Relentless on the card as well. Doesn't look too bad, especially if you're building some sort of like Atalanta team. So far, I'm liking the Kusanov card a lot. And then Murillo, even though he's not a lengthy, he has potential. It just depends, right? Oh, Connor Bradley. Oh, I think I'd probably choose this one. Oh, yeah. What is he? So he gets defending overall. Relentless he already has, but long ball pass for a fullback would be awesome, to be honest. I'm telling you guys, for fullbacks, it's very helpful. Very, very helpful. So that would not be a bad choice. Also, not that poorly formatted on an... Oh, he's a lengthy on an anchor. Oh, he's a top choice for me. Oh, yeah. And he has fullback still. So if you want to play him in a defensive way, you could still do that. False back, wing back, good dribbling. Oh, this is a nice card. I wonder what he's like in game, bro. Lengthy with 97-97 and good physical stats. This is a fantastic card. I would consider him one of the top choices, guys. Long ball pass in the fullback position would be fantastic. It really would be. And he has good passing stats, too. That looks like a nice card. I would say that's one of the top choices, to be honest with you. Cooney Cross already has long ball pass. Okay, so you give her relentless and then stat improvements. Yeah. 86 though for defending. That's a pretty big jump. A little bit helpful there. Shadow chemistry style actually puts it in a pretty decent area. Center mid-wise or deep lying playmaker, intercept. I mean, yeah, usability increases, but a little bit wasteful in the playstyle plus. A little bit wasteful. Illich, long ball pass would be really good for him too. And good improvements as well. Doesn't need a relentless, but does have long ball pass being added. How are you formatted? And he's a lengthy on a shadow. Illich actually looks really good. Like this was an SBC, I believe. Yeah, it was an SBC that you obviously need to put into evolutions if you really want to make him really nice. But yeah, long ball pass in the midfield position, also a very solid choice. Good roles in the CDM. Oh, he has holding plus as a center mid too. Yes, very nice then. Also with the regular intercept. Yep. Incisive, long ball, and anticipate. Yeah, that looks nice. I like this card too. That's a nice improvement. I like it. I like it. Andre Santos also gets a long ball pass. Nice. And he gets a relentless too. Cool. Not poorly formatted either. No. Looks really nice on a shadow. Honestly, as a center mid, he would be really nice. CDM potentially, no defensive capabilities, right? So, you know, but center mid looks good on him. He gets a little bit of a shooting boost, I'm assuming, right? +1, yeah. What was it before? 79-90, and then it's now 80-91, which is very helpful, to be honest. Then you give him a shadow, then you got to green time your strikes because you at least have 91 shot power. It's nice. Not against this. Good passing with the long ball pass too, and tiki-taka. So his passing in general would be good with incisive pass, pinged pass as well. And now you add a relentless to a card that plays in the center mid area or the midfield position. Would be cool. I like that card too. It actually looks really good. Canus. don't know if I'm saying his name correctly, but Knus. Long ball pass for a cam would be really good, actually. He looks strangely formatted from before. What does he look like in game, huh? Left. This is really interesting. No press proven, so it'd be weird to like test out with the dribbling. Intercept, long ball, technical. I think if I was doing like sentimental value, excuse me, definitely would use him as a cam on a hunter, and he would do a decent job because he even has like intercept and stuff, pinged pass, incisive pass, really good roles too. Cam he has playmaker and shadow striker. Center mid he has playmaker too, so that wouldn't be bad either. This is definitely more of a cam card though. If you play like a 4-2-1-3 and you're doing some sort of like Moroccan team or something, I don't mind this. Having an intercept in some situations would actually be very helpful in that middle area. So not against that. Left mid, right mid striker, left wing with 89 dribbling. 89 dribbling, no press proven. No first touch. A little bit of a weird one for sure. A little bit. Hunter. Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's formatted for an engine, but then he would have low shooting. One of those ones, you know? One of those ones. Because I think mostly you would give him a hunter. I guess the trade-off with this card is that he has a 5-star weak foot. Only false 9 for striker, so you would utilize Trivella's more than anything. Winger in the side position. It's alright. Nothing too crazy. Bergvall, I mean, listen, the thing about this one, does he have like chain evos? Because what I'm thinking is like, if you could put him into star power for the long ball, which would be a really nice playstyle for him, 100%. But then you can put him into this because, dude, doing this and then like having lower defense is not super ideal. But if it was like that and you could do this, you know what I'm saying, for the defensive boost, because that defensive boost is massive. Look at that. This is way more usable now. So this is going to be the clear and obvious choice still for the rigid backbone. Because he needs that defensive boost, man. It's very, very vital for him. Paula Tomas. Aston Villa left back. I don't know. Female fullbacks aren't too crazy unless they're like Karchawi, to be honest with you. Karchawi is usually like the go-to. I don't know if there's any other female fullbacks nowadays that people use a lot, but the thing is that it's, as we mentioned earlier, it's very nice to give a fullback a long ball pass, right? So if you are building some sort of like Aston Villa team, she does have very good play styles. 5'7" is not a horrible height either. You definitely lack physical. Like, you're not going to be like a Theo Hernandez, obviously, but she would be quite agile on the pitch with a press proven as well. So if you're building links with some Aston Villa players, like they recently did the Rogers card, right? So if you want to get a nice little link that way with the Aston Villa players, I'm not against this completely, to be honest. But very attack. Oh, she does have fullback plus. That is also a plus. Yeah, not too bad. Again, fullbacks with it with the long ball is very nice. Larson center mid card. He's an oddly formatted card. Yeah, that one's oddly formatted. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief Erland. Manchester United player. Finesse shot and long ball. With what roles? Believe it or not, bro, the first time lobs with this card could be insane. Dribbling, you would have to try out, though, because she has no press proven. She does have a first touch, though. She has a lot of 80s for dribbling. A lot of 80s. She does have 91 finishing, so technically you could give her an engine, potentially. But I don't know if I'd want to do that to the shooting, to be honest. I mean, she could be pretty solid in game. It depends. It depends how her 5'7" height is in game and her body type too. Like if she's a skinnier player, then she can actually like dribble. It wouldn't be horrible, to be honest. Long ball pass for Bakayoko, PSV Eindhoven. We don't look into those cards too much because people don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really see Eredivisie players use that often. I don't know if they have like a lot of choices, to be fair. I mean, the card's okay. It kind of makes you want to give him a hunter, even though his pace, because it's just the way that the shooting is formatted. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you know, I'll give him a hawk. Kind of makes you feel like you got to give him a finisher too, with the way that he's formatted. Inside forward, right wing, not for right mid. Oh no, right mid too. That's not bad actually. Oh, he's left-footed. Left-footed on the right-hand side, but no. Oh, he does have a regular finesse though. I mean, hey, for the PSV Eindhoven fans, not too bad. Not too bad. Left mid Bussy. Left mid French links, 4-star, 4-star. You are a right-footed player on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side though, does have inside forward. Okay. Again, doesn't look horrible on a hunter. Could actually do well in game. She's 5'5". She's a pro clubs character. I wonder how tall Lorenzo Insigne is. I think he might be around that same height, maybe. But yeah, hunter chemistry style on her would make her quite usable. But that's if you're building the French league players from the females, and I never see that, to be honest with you. Again, it's not horrible to give it to the strikers. It's really not. This card's not that poorly formatted either, actually. Kind of makes you want to give him a marksman, I would say. You know? Can this card be a lengthy? I guess not. He doesn't look bad on a hawk either. Because of the physical boost. Because I feel like he's maybe a little bit more physical. 99 jumping, 97 heading accuracy, but no jumping stuff. Does have acrobatic though. Long ball, power shot, technical. I mean, the usability is there. Cresswell from League One. What team is this? Toulouse? Is it Toulouse? Maybe. That's my guess from a distance. Aerial and long ball. Intercept, power header, no anticipate. Anticipate, I would say, is a pretty big playstyle nowadays. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, yeah, I feel like it's really needed. Like, Thial actually has a nice card. Yeah, this is not bad. This is not a bad choice either. Good rolls. Interestingly enough, he could play fullback. 91-91 with a lengthy. I mean, it's not like the craziest. Like, it's no Theo Hernandez was basically perfect on an anchor. Or he is perfect on an anchor, I forget. But good play styles, right? Intercept, anticipate, 2 W playstyle pluses. Very helpful for the build-up. And he has a jockey too, so this card could actually be really nice in game. Relentless is also added to him, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, and then the other one is, which one? Is the Star Power 1. Because you get a quick step. It's probably the most relevant on this card, to be honest. Yeah. Trivella too? Is that what you give as well, Trivella? Oh, you do give it Trivella. Trivella and a quick step. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the female player probably looks the best choice. And this card. I'm not against this one either. Quick step would still be really good for him. Yeah. Long ball, I'm telling you guys, like, if it's like first time passes and your passing stats are actually in a decent area, like, you could do some crazy ones. Like, they're still pretty effective. But this card on a marksman to increase the pace capabilities of the card would be helpful as well in like those really close situations, right? So yeah, I'm guessing this is not like a trending one on the bins. Star Power 1 for Turland. Oh, because the quick step. Yeah, I mean, quick step is nice. I would probably just give her a hawk anyways, and then just kind of hope that her dribbling is a little bit better in game, because she does have a first touch, so there's like potential there for certain situations. The reason being is because like finesse shot is such a crazy playstyle. If you use the right players that have like that crazy center of gravity, like her center of gravity could be one of those ones where it's like really low, so she can just absolutely smash those things. You know what I mean? Yeah, it makes sense that Kusanov's trending. Makes sense. It's funny, the ones that I liked are the ones that are the top trending ones. Like Illich was looking good, Bradley 100% a top choice, Kusanov for sure. And again, like this one would be nice, but like people aren't dumb. Like they know that players need specific stats or they need to be formatted a specific way too. Like you get a quick step for this guy. I mean, usability wise, you could give him a marksman. The pace is still kind of low, but the quick step kind of helps it out a little bit. And he does have a 5-star weak foot. And then maybe you don't care about the dribbling. I think I would personally, especially without certain like defend or dribbling playstyles. But this one probably looks like it makes more sense for him, for sure. Quick step would be very helpful for the pace. That's a for sure. Like this card, maybe if there's like potential in the future with an evolution that gives him a significant defensive boost, then sure. But that's like if you're willing to take that chance, you know, if they actually go down that route. This one's not horrible either, but long ball for Cam would be really nice. That's the only thing. It would be really nice, but so would a quick step. I'm not saying that a quick step would not be nice. It would be. Trivella regular, right? That's what it is. Yeah, Trivella regular. So a Trivella being added is nice too. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. Quick step and a Trivella. So this one wouldn't be horrible either. Just depends on like honestly what you want. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the most part. I like the ones that, you know, sometimes Footbin, they make certain cards trend, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But these ones, they make sense. I think Kusanov looks good. Illich for sure. Connor Bradley, probably one of my favorite choices, to be honest with you, because he's a lengthy on an anchor, which is such a big deal, in my opinion. I think that's really, really good. Illich looks fantastic, to be honest. And then some of these other cards look good too in their own ways, but the reason why they're not trending as much is because people don't really use those leagues that much. Like Andre Santos, maybe like a Chelsea fan will do this. Unless I'm thinking of a different Santos. I think that's the same one. I hope it is. Like this card would be cool, but people don't really care that much for Serie A either, to be honest. Depends on the cards. Like cards trend on Footbin, but like for YouTube, like sometimes they don't really do that well for Serie A because there's not too many like interesting players FIFA-wise for the Serie A, you know? But yeah, the top choices for this one, I think they make a lot of sense, to be honest, like in their own ways. Like Turlin can be really nice with a quick step because the finesse shot's crazy. The midfielders that are given the long ball when they already have, you know, well-formatted stats elsewhere is nice. People don't really use like the female players at fullback as much, but this card, if you're doing like an Aston Villa team, would still be really nice in game. So a couple of very, very solid choices for sure. But yeah, we'll leave the video there, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.